Hey there, everyone. How are you today? This is Aluminum Terra. It's a pleasure to have you here. And we're going to kick things off with the holiday festive season of Valentine's Day. We're going to get a little mushy gushy reading in for you, I guess. And what better way to kick that off than to do that for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising? You sappy happies, you. We're going to go ahead and we're going to talk a little bit about who's coming into your life, or your romantic life, I suppose, for the month of February 2025. We're going to peer into who this person is going to be and what kind of things they have to offer and what kind of reciprocity is going to take place within the relationship or lack thereof. And we're just going to try to make this a little light, happy, and short, quick, thorough, and to the point. So if you're new here, this is Aluminum Tower. If you like what you see here, please be sure to give a like, share, subscribe, and ding that notification bell so that you don't miss any updates from future postings. And as always, we're going to just leave it at that. I think I'm going to keep this YouTube centric and leave it from there. I like to see kind of doing these readings as a bit more of a hobby, a way to share whatever talent I have within the tarot decks to, with the global audiences, and I think that's just enough for me at this point. If anyone gets anything from this, that's really all that matters to me. Enough dilly-dallying. I'm going to go ahead and get straight into the reading. Let's get started. Cancer, you're up. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of February 2025. Who's coming into Cancer's life for the month of February 2025? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of February 2025. Who is coming into Cancer's romantic life for the month of February 2025? All right. Let's do this. Neutral energy. So, Cancer's thoughts. Cancer's person's thoughts. There. Cancer's feelings. Yeah, we just got that for, who was that? Go into that later. Cancer's person's feelings. Not the best. Actually, this did pop out in the reverse. And Cancer's outward actions. I promise you I'm not cheating. And Cancer's person's outward actions. Okay, yeah, so that makes a bit more sense. Things are a bit more congruent on Cancer's person's side. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to go ahead and pull a quick oracle card message for us for this reading. You're very close to achieving your goal. We'll explain what that means later on. Let's talk a little bit about this. There's a lot going on here. We have here in the middle of the deck, well, we have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom, which means that people are focusing on working on something important, whether that's their own wealth, their own sense of self-worth, value, things of that nature, the relationship itself. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse in the middle. We'll talk a little bit about that. What's the challenge here? Two yellow cards indicating lightheartedness in a sense, but what we've got going on here is a dynamic which is about coming clean and bringing stability to this relationship. What we're going to look at firstly, we talk a little bit about what does it mean to have a stable relationship. And it means that you have to be forthright and honest with the people involved in it, both between the parties that are in the relationship and those outside of it, whether that's friends, family, or even secret lovers. Dun, dun, dun. What we're going to look at the challenge of this is actually making a new milestone in this relationship, but even more so, just taking it to the next stage. And I think there are some things holding it back. First off, we have the Wheel of Fortune on your side, Cancer, which is indicating that you want a good thing. You want things to turn around in this relationship. We have, the 4 signs of the fixed signs. We have Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and I always forget Scorpio. In these 4 different corners of the signs, indicating moving to full whole polarities. You want kind of a change that's going to bring about significant impacts on the relationship. Hopefully, we can clarify this a little bit more. Clarify. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Temperance, you want to heal this relationship. You don't want to lose it. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who wants to be in a relationship. Temperance is about bringing balance, restoration to it, which we have the 1111 card here, which indicates balance on both sides. Two of Wands. Plans that you have made throughout this relationship are finally bringing things together with a wreath of celebration and the milestone. People partying, drinking, having a good time. Not necessarily doing a ditty or anything like that, but you get the idea. Keep it PG here. However, on your person's side, what we have is a 10 of Cups in the reverse. And I initially thought I needed to turn that upright, but for some reason, the rest of the cards are clearly indicating that is not what I should have done. So I put it right back because initially it did come out on the in the reverse. So clarify the 10 of Cups here. Yeah, Ace of Swords. So there's the 10 of Cups and there's the Ace of Swords. So maybe this person is not talking to you at this point because they feel that the relationship has not yielded the happiness that I thought it was going to bring to them. Maybe, for example, they wanted a family, a wife or husband, and something to celebrate. In the 10 of Cups, and then the 4 of Wands. This is both about a marriage. This is about celebrating a huge marriage that takes place between 2 people, and the 2 of them actually going from the 4 of Wands to the 10 of Cups. However, that's not the case here, and this person's realizing that in their conscious mind, that things are just simply not clear enough to have a relationship with you, or vice versa, depending on how this resonates in your specific situation. We go then into your feelings, which talk about missing an opportunity, and that's precisely what you don't want to miss. You feel that things have, either something's gone wrong in the relationship, or you feel that it's slipping away from you. I'll clarify. Clarify the 4 of Cups in the reverse. Aha. So someone's been found out to be a bit of a playboy, playgirl, or potentially they are just lacking the confidence to think that this is ever going to come back into balance, indicated by the Temperance here. So the people that we currently are dealing with, we have Capricorn, we have Sagittarius, we have Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's a lot of Wands energy, which indicates Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And yeah. A little bit of air, a little bit of water, very small amount of water. But moving on, your person feels like this relationship does not make them happy. Things were unclear, things were left unsaid, and therefore they've chosen to walk away from it. So if you fucked up, you need to just kind of come clean with that. Or if the person themselves has also fucked up somewhere along the way, they need to come clean with themselves. So take it as it resonates, and hopefully we don't turn this into a blame fest where people are pointing fingers at each other instead of the three pointed right back at them. Point taken. So it's important for people to take accountability and responsibility for what's taken place. But this is a clear sign where one person's like, please, please, baby girl, or please, please, daddy, don't leave me. And the other person's like, I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. I do not want to deal with this right now. And so they have decided to leave the relationship in order for them to find something a bit more meaningful down the road. We're going to look at the last part here, which is the Eight of Wands. We look at the Eight of Wands as your outward actions, and we see what this says. Clarify the Eight of Wands. So you want to quickly communicate. Let's at least still be friends. Maybe we can save something within the relationship that we can start small with and build from there. It does seem a bit like a friend zone, like I don't want to lose this person, so I'll at least keep them around as a friend and go from there. Turn them into an orbiter, as we call, as some people would call it online. There's a lot of people chatting about relationships and whatnot. And that's what that kind of insinuates to me, yes, unfortunately. This person's not having it. Their outward actions is to bury themselves in work and to see this relationship as a failure, not giving you any attention whatsoever, because we do have the Six of Wands here in the reverse and the King of Pentacles here in the reverse. So this guy is basically like gone into ostrich mode and just buried himself deep in the sand, the sands of time of this relationship. And they're saying, no, we're not going to do this. I would rather just focus on my own bag and move this thing forward in a different direction than the one that you're going in, because I don't want you following me. So, that's pretty clear cut and straightforward. It's not really mincing its words in this reading. You're very close to achieving your goal. I think for the first time, I have no clue how that resonates with this reading, because it's a gibbous moon. It means it's almost full. So what it could tell us is that things are very close to closing out in this relationship. If this is you, the Cancer, achieving your goal, really the only thing you're going to need to do is to speak up. If you have been blocked already, then you're just going to have to accept it and use that Wheel of Fortune to move on rather than to move in with this person. This person clearly is not having it. There's a Seven of Swords indicating some kind of deceit or deception from the past. So if you have done anything along the lines of cheated, played games, or anything unscrupulous, or vice versa, that is going to need to change, and you're going to need to show and demonstrate that you have learned your lessons from that. Otherwise, the trust is too gone for this to work out. Let's get a card from the Turin deck. So I got this not too long ago. I think I was doing it for one of the fixed signs here. And we have the Four of Pentacles. This is about holding back, basically, in the tarot. However, what we see here is a person who's holding up a cup of love, the book. And it's kind of like this person, maybe over here, is kind of recording all the actions related to the love that has been shown to them in the past. And they're studying that to make sure that they don't allow that to happen to themselves again. Because this other statue here, they're statues, they haven't really done out, but like stood on the top of a building. But if they were real people, we can pretend that they're real people. This other one doesn't really seem like they are being involved in the matter. This one in the front, the woman, seems to, regard the relationship between the two of them. I'm holding up my cup of love, and I will never forget what has taken place in the past. So if there's a time that you need to be a bit penitent, you might want to do that right now in order to atone for your sins, proverbially speaking. So I'm going to leave it at that. That's going to be the reading for this. This is Aluminum Tarot. Sorry, I don't have any good news for you, Cancer, but yeah, one or both of you is going to have to clean up your act. If you like what you see here, please be sure to give a like, share, subscribe, ding that notification bell so that you don't miss any updates from future postings. And as always, it's a pleasure to have you on the channel. It's a pleasure to read for you and just to share a little bit of tarot knowledge with you. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks so much. And until next time, love and light. Enjoy the love this season.